Hey there, beautiful people. Before we dive into today's important topic, let me take a quick moment to ask for your support. Behind this podcast, there's a real person, yep, that's me, pouring time, care, and way too much caffeine into creating content that educates, informs, and opens up conversations we all need to have. So if you find value in what you're hearing, if you believe these conversations should be shared openly, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and share this podcast with someone who might benefit from it. It costs you nothing, but it means the world to me. All right, enough groveling. Let's get into today's topic. Welcome back to Salud al Dia. Today, we're talking about something incredibly important, yet often tiptoed around or awkwardly ignored: vaginal hygiene before and after sex. Now, before we go any further, let me address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the guy behind the mic. Yes, I'm aware of the irony here. A man giving advice about vaginal hygiene. Look, I get it. You might be thinking, who does this guy think he is, giving me tips on my own anatomy? And you'd be right to question me. But think of me more as your friendly, slightly awkward narrator who's here to share evidence-based advice, not personal experience. I've done the research, talked to the experts, and I promise to keep it respectful, informative, and maybe even sprinkle in a few laughs along the way. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the basics. Vaginal hygiene is not about smelling like flowers, lavender fields, or a tropical rainforest. In fact, if any product promises to make you smell like those things down there, run. Run far away. The vagina is self-cleaning. It's one of the most impressive biological systems in your body. It doesn't need floral soap or glittery sprays. But here's the thing. While the vagina itself takes care of business, the external areas, the vulva, groin and perineal region, still need a little attention. And when it comes to sex, both before and after, those areas deserve some special care. Let's talk about pre-sex hygiene. Think of it like setting the stage. A good rule of thumb is to start clean. Not excessively scrubbed, not overly sanitized, just clean. Before intimacy, gently wash the external genital area with warm water and a mild, unscented soap. The focus here isn't on scrubbing like you're preparing for surgery. It's about gently cleaning the vulva, the groin area, and yes, the perineal region. Why all three? Because bacteria love to travel. And during sex, they get a free passport to roam wherever they please. If it's been a long day, you've been sweating, or you've just finished a workout, a quick rinse or a gentle wipe with an unscented baby wipe can do wonders. But, and I cannot emphasize this enough, do not wash inside your vagina. Douching or trying to clean inside disrupts your body's natural balance and can actually make you more prone to infections. Oh, and here's a little golden rule: pee before sex. I know it might not feel urgent, but trust me, it helps flush out any bacteria that might otherwise cause trouble later on. Now, let's flip the spotlight for a second. Hygiene is not a solo responsibility. If your partner isn't clean, it's like trying to mop the floor while someone's walking through with muddy boots. A gentle, "Hey babe, maybe a quick rinse first," goes a long way. All right, now let's talk about post-sex hygiene. If pre-sex hygiene was about setting the stage, post-sex hygiene is about cleaning up after the show. And here's rule number one: pee after sex. Yes, I know, the post-intimacy cuddle is nice, and you might just want to close your eyes and drift off, but trust me, take the 2 minutes to visit the bathroom. This simple act helps flush out bacteria from your urethra and reduces the risk of urinary tract infections. After urinating, gently clean your external genital area with warm water and unscented soap. Focus on the vulva and perineal region. If soap feels a little too harsh at this point, warm water alone is perfectly fine. Pat yourself dry gently, no aggressive towel rubbing. The skin in that area is delicate, and the last thing you want is irritation. Now let's talk about underwear. After sex, breathable cotton underwear is your best friend. If you're not feeling the undies vibe, going commando is totally fine too. What you don't want is tight synthetic fabrics trapping moisture and creating a cozy little party spot for bacteria. For women who experience recurrent urinary tract infections, a few extra tips might help. Stay hydrated. Water isn't just good for your skin, it helps flush bacteria from your urinary tract. Some women also swear by cranberry juice or supplements, but while they're not a cure, they might offer a little extra protection. Let's also address lubricants. Not all lubricants are created equal. If you're prone to infections, stick to water-based or silicone-based lubricants. Avoid flavored or scented ones. They might smell great, but they're not doing your vaginal health any favors. And while we're at it, listen to your body. If something feels off, if there's unusual discharge, itching, or a persistent odor, don't play Dr. Google. See a healthcare professional. Early treatment can save you a lot of discomfort. At the end of the day, vaginal hygiene isn't about perfection. It's about consistency, balance, and listening to your body. It's about understanding that your vagina is doing a lot of hard work on its own, and you just need to support it with small, intentional habits. But more importantly, it's about confidence. Confidence that you're taking care of yourself, confidence in your body, and confidence in your health. If this episode gave you something to think about, or even made you smile at the sheer irony of a guy narrating a vaginal hygiene podcast, please hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share it with someone who might benefit from hearing this. Every share, every like, it all makes a difference, and it helps keep this podcast going. This is Salud al Dia, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay healthy, stay confident, and most importantly, stay kind to yourself. This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider with any concerns you may have.